Hey guys, it's Debbie Cates coming at you live and in color, as you can see. So yesterday was Night of Champions. Really good. It was decent, honestly. I don't complain about the winners. Um the first match, it was good. And the good thing is it was a one-on-one match. Yeah, Randy Orton screwed himself. It was Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. He screwed himself. Honestly, he screwed himself. Um, freaking, he went and tried to hit Cody with the chair, but then the ref was like, "Come on, you know better than this. Don't do that," all that kind of stuff. But that was mostly a distraction. Freaking, he goes, gives the ref the chair while he was distracted. He went and this exposed the turnbuckle on the top, so that way he could go ahead and trap Cody to hit him with that top rope. I mean, with the top exposed turnbuckle, but instead Cody switched it up on him and hit the side of him, like his rib cage or something, under his arm, and that's what basically was his downfall, because he was so hurt that when Cody did his finisher, excuse me, excuse me, he was able to pin him 1, 2, 3. Now on to the next match was Rhea versus Raquel Rodriguez. Obviously, mommy's always on top, so she wins. But again, Raquel set herself up, her own self, because she gave Rhea the tools for her to win. Honestly, she did. She's stupid too. Because at first I thought Raquel was gonna win because Roxanne Perez came out and freaking interrupted the match, but Rhea freaking packed little Roxanne up, sent her on her merry way, and she was like, "Welcome to the Judgment Day," and got rid of her. And then she went and did this riptide. Like, she took the table that Raquel put in the ring. She balanced it on the top turnbuckle. It was like a surfboard. She had Raquel up there too, and she did uh, a freaking riptide from the top of that table onto the mat for the 1, 2, 3. Now, now on to the next match, Sammy and Karrion Kross. Um, so Sammy won, of course. That one, I'm not gonna lie, I started fixing up my room, putting on my lights. If you saw my previous video for Meg, you for Megan 2.0, you seen how the lights was if I had them on. But anyways, um as far as I know, as far as I can remember, Karrion Kross had Sammy's number plenty of times. Karrion Kross had Sammy's number plenty of times throughout the match, but eventually Sammy was the one who won. And then the match after that was Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa for the U.S. title. So that match was kind of all over the place. First, there was a freaking interruption by JC. Then uh Tunga uh Tugaloa came back and interrupted this match. Then um Lala Tonga, whatever his fucking name is. Some 7-foot guy. I don't know. He's Tungaloa and Togaloa's brother. So yeah. The older brother, not the yeah brother, but the other one that's always getting injured and always doing botches. Yeah, he's back. Um, they interrupted the match, went after Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu ended up losing the belt to Solo with all those interruptions, and because they ended up um, beating him up while the referee was distracted. You know how that goes. Then the next match was Jade Cargill versus Asuka. So I didn't get to see the finish, but I did hear it. Um, the match was tit for tat. It was pretty good. You know, it was going back and forth. You know, heavy hitting. You know, Asuka, she don't play. Um, so I didn't get to see it, but I heard that Jade won. But I also heard, because I saw little previews of the botch, of the huge botch, and I saw that Asuka's shoulders weren't on the mat. She actually raised it up. So basically, they just gave Jade the belt. I mean, not the belt, the Queen of the Ring. Sorry, I forgot to mention Cody Rhodes now is the King of the Ring because he won. That was the match from earlier, the first match against Randy Orton. He did win against Randy for the King of the Ring crown. And now Jade won for the Queen of the Ring crown. Now on to our main event. Now, the main event was John Cena, fucking John Cena, versus my babe, CM Punk. Now, again with this match, it was going pretty good. It was a one-on-one match. Yeah, John Cena, you know, he tried to cheat a few times. I understand that, but it was still one-on-one until you heard, and I kept saying highest of the century since before all this. Even he kept saying highest of the century. He was basically doing a red herring, but also trying to be in this match at the same time. But he didn't get a chance to cash it because Braun Breaker and them came with him. They started interrupting in the match. First, they attacked CM Punk. No, first they attacked John Cena, and CM Punk got in the way. Then they attacked CM Punk, and John Cena got in the way. I don't remember the order, but they both had to end up helping each other out. Penta came out, and because he had his little issue with Braun Breaker, but that was a fail. Sami Zayn came out against Braun Breaker. And they started fighting. Penta went and jumped over the ramp and ended up hitting Sami and Braun. Then Bronson Reed, I didn't get to see what he did. I think he either hit his tsunami on Cena and Rollins was gonna cash it in, but if I'm not mistaken, no, he hit the tsunami on CM Punk, and Rollins was gonna cash in on Cena, but Cena did the AA on Bronson Reed. I apologize if I can't remember the ending of this. All I know is that CM Punk ended up getting hit with something, or ended up getting without the referee seeing, and Cena ended up capitalizing and pinned him. So Cena ended up winning because of it. All in all, it was all right, but honestly, the best part of this whole Night of Champions was the crowd. It's usually the crowd because in Riyadh the crowd is very loud. Granted, most of the matches are very stale, but the crowd is always hyping it up. But some of the matches were decent, honestly. They were. But that was my take of my review of Night of Champions. I'm sorry if I hesitate a little bit. It's just I'm doing it off of memory power, which sucks. But you guys have a blessed day and take care.